Good afternoon, my name is Michael Mendoza. We're going to be doing some blood pressure readings. Today I'm going to show you guys according to our ACSM guidelines. As my participant self, you're going to need a stethoscope and a blood pressure gauge. When taking blood pressure, you want to ensure your client's feet are firmly placed on the ground, their back is firmly supported. You want to ensure they're not using any long sleeve jackets, their arms are visible, using the right cuff size. You also want to ensure that no nicotine was used or caffeine was ingested in the past 30 minutes, and you want to make sure your patient has been treated for the past 5 minutes. Begin. As we take blood pressure, you want to ensure that the arm is at heart level to avoid any discrepancy in the readings. You want to go ahead and place your blood pressure cuff. It has the artery mark right here. You want to go ahead and place that on the brachial artery about an inch above your elbow. You don't want to secure it too tightly or have it too loose, again, to avoid discrepancy of the reading.
So this is going to be our blood pressure monitor, again with the brachial artery mark, a gauge, and a valve. If you turn it to the right, it tightens the air. If you turn it to the left, it loosens the air. This is what
Again, when taking the blood pressure, you want to ensure the artery mark is at the brachial artery. Give about an inch or so from your elbow to the blood pressure cuff to ensure that you have proper reading.
Right before we take our blood pressure, we want to ensure our cuff is located in the proper location, and we want to ensure that our stethoscope is also placed right above the elbow where our brachial artery is. Now we ensure that our blood pressure gauge is at 0 milligrams of mercury, and we start pumping all the way until we reach 200 milligrams of mercury as well to begin our testing. Let's see that again. You want to make sure your air valve is firmly turned all the way to the right to avoid any pressure leaving the blood pressure pump right before we begin pumping. Now again, we pump all the way to 200 millimeters of mercury to ensure we get the proper reading for our client. Once we reach the 200, you start releasing the valve to the left at 2 to 5 millimeters of mercury per second until you hear your first bump. The first bump is going to signify a systolic pressure. Once you stop hearing that bumping, it's going to signify your diastolic reading, and that would be your blood pressure. Systolic over diastolic. As we can see, our client's here is 120 over 85. Now we explain to our participant the readings. Right here, our systolic pressure is 120 over 85, which is healthy for a normal adult of Sal's age. According to ACSM guidelines and chart, you can see that pre-hypertension, stage 1 hypertension, and stage 2 hypertension are all over the normal range of systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure, which usually range from 120 to 180 for a normal human being. Lifestyle modifications must be made if prehypertension, stage 1 or stage 2 hypertensions are found, which could include exercise and taking medications for the patient.